start again. Because the last time I filmed this, it wasn't in focus. Yay! Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't seen my face before, my name is Neve and I am an artist. Today I want to go through with you my old GCSE art sketchbooks. I have not touched these in 4 years. I am 20 currently, I turned 20 in February, and I want to go through and have a look at how bad I was at that point, basically. I have I have these 3 sketchbooks from my GCSE. We had 3 different units, so I had 3 different sketchbooks. My first unit was colour landscapes. My second unit was portraits, I think. That was the postman. My second unit was portraits, and my third unit was the one that the exam board gave us that we could select from. I chose detail for that one. Very broad topic. Did I explore it very broadly? No, but that's why I got a B. So without further ado, let's have a look at the sketchbooks. So my first sketchbook I have is my landscape sketchbook. This feels tiny. We had examples shown to us when we were halfway through our first year of somebody who wasn't a GCSE art student, but she still wanted to take it. She did so much work. Her sketchbook was like, hang on, it was like all 3 of these was one of her units. So anyway, this is my landscape sketchbook. We're going to look through this one first and see how bad my art was. So my first grade was a C. I got a C for my first one. This was my first page. I redid this. This was originally a fruit themed Taj Mahal. Did I use a reference? No. It was cartoon based because I didn't know how to draw realistic fruit. And yet again, a Taj Mahal. So, you know, that was really interesting. So the first thing in here we have is a colour wheel. Everyone had to do this. We basically had to do the same thing throughout all of our topics. Our first artist was Henry Matisse. I don't know why, because we did landscape. He does portraiture, but you know. So this was my Henry Matisse page. I used cardboard and then painted it in splotches of green. This has paint all over it because I didn't protect it, but this was my first ever painted portrait. So not gonna lie, this is good for me. I'd never done a painted portrait ever, and this was my first one, and I actually thought it went quite well. Then we did oil, pastel and pencil with Cézanne. He did fruit again, landscape, but you know. So yeah, that one is not bad for me, actually. They're both not. They're not awful. I don't have the foggiest memory of doing these, though. That's the thing. I remember looking through my book and being like, oh, you know, these aren't bad. But, oh, just like the way... Oh god, there's stuff falling out this book. The way that I painted around these. Oh my god, why did I do this? So then we had to do... Oh my god, we had a picture on the one side, and then we had to fill in the other side of the picture. I also did a tree, and then used cardboard and PVA stickers, glue, PVA mix, paper mache, that's the one. So yeah, so that was Monet that we had to do there. I don't even know what this is. Okay, my background was sticking coloured pieces of paper to this. I didn't even annotate it. This is my piece here. I cut up pieces of theirs and I created my own 2 sections, apparently. I also did this. Can people see why I got bad grades? Edward Hopper and Peter Penello... I can't read that. So then we have Peter, and then I can't even tell you what that says. This isn't a piece of artwork. This is a picture of his work. Annotations. There's loads of annotations in this. Can you not tell? I worked so hard in this book. Okay. Oh my god, what is in this book? I found the source of the leaves. This is gonna go... Ew, is that a snail shell? I'm gonna lift this up and it's gonna go everywhere. I chose leaves as my border. This was for the Peter one from the other page. Yep. Oh my god. Oh no, 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 no. Getting the vacuum out after this. And this was my final piece, a photo of my final piece. It was just wet paint, basically. That's the first unit. I kid you not, that is it. Oh my god, Neve. Why did you do this to yourself? Yeah, it's just a mess, this. That's the first one. Cool. So this is my second sketchbook. The topic was human figure, not portraits. I was sitting year 10 for this, and apparently my target was a B for the end of this module. Oh my god, I got A's. Get me! Yeah, this is my best book. This is my first page. It says human figure on it, if you can't tell. You can see all my mistakes on it. Egon Shelley, I can't remember. This was my first page. I had to do a watercolour portrait of one of his pieces, I think. So that is my work, and that is his. Nowadays, I would have put them side by side. And then on the other page, we did a monoprint of one of his pieces. I have another one. I don't know. I'm going to cover that bit because she is naked, but that's that one. I'm covering her butt. Oh my god, the way that I drew the hand. Ew, Neve. Then we had to do hands and eye studies. Oh, this isn't bad. So I remember doing this. We had a lesson in a science room because our art room was being used for the current at the time, the current GCSE students, so we couldn't go in there. So long story short, we had to go to a science room and we had to sit and draw our hands for an hour. So I did those two. That one is very good for me. This one needs improvement, but that's good. And then this, I traced with a light box. Then we have this on this side. I don't know where this is from. I haven't written about it yet. Could have used some darker contrast again. That was the reference, by the way. That's my work. I don't know what that's done in. I think that's done in like charcoal. I use pencil and I had like a 2B pencil. Katie Holloway, that's hers as well. Which I actually did in charcoal, I think. Yep, because it's on my fingers. Yep. And then I wrote about her on this page. But yeah, I used newspaper as the background and I just stuck it on. Good job, Neve. Well done. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, some of the work isn't actually in here because I took it out when I did my portfolio for university. I can flick through that at some point. I might flick through that after I've done this video and after I've done my A-level video. That one's going to be a big one because there's a lot of work to go through because it's 2 years and I only did I only did art. I did an art and design extended diploma, which basically meant that I did 2 years consecutive of art, 9 units in 1 year. It was a big thing. This Voca, we had to do, one of the pieces isn't here. This is my artist analysis. I remember I redid this. I stuck over plain paper because I wasn't sure. I don't think I liked it. And then I did a painting of Zoe in his style. And then I put squares around it. Contrast. This one's not bad. Top one's the reference. The bottom one is my piece. I think it's faded over time because I don't remember it being this dark. Like the white was white when I did it at the time. I clearly didn't spray it afterwards. Then on this page we have Guy Denning. I wrote it that way. And then I have my reference on top and my piece on the bottom. This is how you're supposed to do it, but there is no analysis yet again. There isn't for either of them. So I'm missing something from this. I'm missing my final piece. That is in another one. I think I have a photo of it though. If I do find it, I'm gonna pop up my final picture. If not, then it's not gonna be there. This is my last project. We had to do a piece inspired by Gabriel Marino. So this is my artist go, I guess. This is so good for, you know, 15-year-old, 16-year-old me. This is banging. This is great. I love doing the hair. I remember like being obsessed with drawing all the hair out. I had to create my own piece, which was our mock exam for the end of year 10. So I chose I took some pictures of my sister. I laid her down on the floor, and then like on this one I used her hair and curled it around her face and other bits, and then this one, that's a bigger version of her head. She's gonna hate me. My third and final sketchbook, this one was on detail. I got lower grades in this because I picked the topics. I got a B, I think. Kind of, now that I'm looking through them, it makes sense of why I actually got a B. Because at the time I was there like, this is my front page. I love this page. The first few pages in this, I love them. After that, they're just a mess. I'm so embarrassed about this book. Oh, I remember doing this actually. This is my first ever pencil drawing that actually looks good. So I looked into Alana Bullock. She's a university student at the time. And I did this. This is a pencil drawing of one drawing that she did. She did it in pencil as well, but I think she had Prismacolors. I didn't, I had just basic pencils. And I like what I did with this. I wrote all the words down in different fonts, and then I did bubbles for the background too, so it matched with Arial. I like this page. I looked into Alice in Wonderland, don't know why. Detail, I guess. I didn't even look at a person, I just looked into the film. I drew this up, which was a version of Tim Burton's version of Mad Hatter. Then on this page, I full on drew up Alice in Wonderland, painted Alice, but then I was like, nah, this is taking me too long. These are fun too. I have fingerprints on them though. Then I looked into Louis, is his surname? Louis Jouver. I split his surname over 2 pages. This artist, that's the reference. Again, I've covered it a bit. I did not cut that straight. But yeah, that's my version of it at the bottom. Then on this page I did a silhouette one. Not sure what's going on with these around the sides, but you know, that's okay. Yeah, and then my analysis and his surname. Oh, hello. Oh my god, the book's breaking. The book's broke. Okay. Edgar. It's a double spread. The writing is in gold over here with mandala in the corners. And I remember doing this. I stood outside with matches and my mum, and I literally just burnt matches. So that's the sketch that I did of it. Then this is mine, taken in the dark, because you know. And then this is his one. Debbie Arts, who I found on YouTube. She is an artist. She's probably still around. If she is, I'll link her stuff below. This is her work. So I did one of her pieces. I watched a YouTube video and I literally just copied it. Glitter Girl C. I think another YouTuber. She does eye makeup. Because, you know, that's art. In this sense. That's my analysis. All of these are images of her eyes, apart from 1, 2, 3, 4, which I did on myself with bad lighting and a bad camera. So my final piece, this is when I started thinking of my final piece. It's washed out. Kirsty Patterson, I think this is. I don't know what is going on with the background. Her work is really cool though. She gets like pages of a dictionary, picks a word, and then she draws on the dictionary. So like she did fairy tale, which was what I was trying to accomplish here, but it was a bit extreme for me, I think. That's what I was going to do for my final piece. I was going to make my own version. Didn't happen. And I wanted to do something to do with my favourites. This is the worst final piece I've ever done in my entire life. I don't even think I have a picture of my actual final piece in here. And I don't know where it is because I think I threw it away because it was just that bad. This was when I was figuring out my final piece. This was one of my many ideas. It's a mess. I wrote all my favourites either side. Let's have a look. What was my favourite things to do? There you go, that's what I used to like. My final piece, my 10-hour exam, if I could resit that I would. But I basically did a Disney final piece, as in it was, okay, I'll describe it to you. A Mickey Mouse silhouette with a whole bunch of characters inside of it. Around the bottom was Epcot and the silhouette of Disney, which then had like an illuminated layer. It was all black. Then I had a moon, and inside the moon was Mickey Mouse. Specifically, That Mickey Mouse was inside the moon. And then I have fireworks everywhere with glitter on it. The rest of this sketchbook is just photos of Disney characters. It's just pictures. Don't do this ever. Please, when you're doing your GCSE, you don't ever do this. These are all my references. There's more. Oh, something fell out. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Please take this as a what not to do kind of video. I will be making a new unit. I will be doing it. I'm saying it here so that I have to do it, because then I have peer pressure. At this current stage, I'm a full-time uni student and a part-time business owner slash artist. My Etsy will be linked below if you would like to get a commission from me. I do commissions as my job. I ship internationally. I do commissions. I do pet portraits and Disney, Marvel, Star Wars fan art for several different things. I'm up for pretty much anything. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you stuck around until the end. If you would like to follow me on any of my other socials, they are all linked below, as well as my Etsy store is linked below. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!